What is up, everyone? Welcome to my channel. If you are new, it's your girl Talia Jeanette. If you are a repeat offender coming back to this channel, I thank you in advance. So today it's going to be a little different. We are going to discuss vitamins and supplements. Now, I know with all the corona whoopla going on, it's what can you do to take care of yourself? Now, disclaimer, I am not a doctor, I'm not a nurse, I am not in the health profession, I am not a health practitioner, none of the above. I follow various accounts. I have a lot of friends that have recently gone vegan. I used to partake in the art of professional wrestling, and I watched what a lot of the good people took. Yeah. So, I am also asthmatic. If I can go without taking the albuterol, the nebulizer, if I can avoid that, I try to. Now, if anybody who knows me in real life, y'all know my mama cooks. What is eating healthy? None of this of what I'm going to show and explain to you guys are going to replace your diet. I have tried to do the lifestyle change of eating healthy. When I'm dedicated to it, I'm dedicated to it. However, I'm one of those people, I like to eat. Like, it's just some vices we have in life. Food is my vice, and I love it. I love soul food, I love seafood, I love pasta. Garlic bread, cheesy garlic bread is my weakness. Chicken Alfredo is my weakness. Rasta freaking pasta is my weakness. Mac and cheese and candy yams, absolute weakness. So I love it all. Like, I was in a group chat today, and one of the girls, she was talking about going vegan, and unless this meat shortage really happens and it forces me to go vegan, I've tried it and I realized it wasn't for me. I've done the vegetarian thing for like months on end. I've done keto, I've pescatarian, I've done all of that. And it's more of a mental thing than anything else, folks. Always remember, it's mind over matter. Maybe at some point I'll get it together. But for now, because I know my diet is not where it needs to be, I take supplements. So before I get into the supplements, I'm going to advise you all to invest in one of these. This is a gallon container for water. I usually, because I just get bored of drinking water and I try to increase my water intake, I put my BCAAs in that. I wish I could tell y'all where my BCAAs are, but they are not handy. So I will put a picture of the BCAAs that I take. So I use BPI products, which I love. Honestly, I feel BCAAs are expensive Kool-Aid. Ask any athlete. I really feel it's expensive Kool-Aid, but it helps me drink my water. I also use BPI's Smart Burn. Again, I don't drink it for the necessary benefits that it claims it has. I drink it as a water flavorant at this point. Of course, you can do the fruit infused water if that's your go-to. Again, your battles, not mine. I'm just showing you guys what I do. So now for supplements, I got a lot. And disclaimer, I do not take all of these in one day. I probably don't take half this stuff in one day. So I'm just going to show you what a week looks like. Some of this stuff is if I go out and I'm out for the day, when I go babysit during all of this big Rona nonsense. I have stuff that I take when I go outside. I take stuff that I just have for when I'm in the house and I just need to take my vitamins. I don't feel a multivitamin did anything for me. And of course now a multivitamin just has a particular amount of a little bit of everything. If it's a good multivitamin. I feel with certain things, I need a little bit more of stuff. So like what I don't have on my dresser because I don't take it frequently, and you shouldn't, is my iron. I get cold. I'm always cold. My mother comes in my room. She's like, why do you have your heat on and it's 60 degrees outside? I am always cold. If it is not above 70 degrees outside, it is cold. I'm always cold. So I take iron for that purpose, and I also take iron because I bruise very easily. Especially when I was wrestling, it would be the simplest thing and I would bruise. And when you're a teacher, it looks bad when you're coming to work bruised up. So I took iron to just kind of alleviate the bruises. So let's start. I have notes as well, so I'm gonna try to read and give you guys the summary of what's here. So first up is elderberry, black elderberry. And a lot of this stuff too, I just recently started taking within the last 4 months, give or take. And I feel that's when Corona kind of began to sink in. Some stuff I was taking beforehand, but like elderberry, I started taking in the midst of Corona. So elderberry, antioxidants that supposedly boost your immune system, tame inflammation, lessen stress, protect your heart, and they are supposed to ease cold and flu symptoms. I can honestly say the last time I got sick was January. That was the last time I had any type of cold, respiratory, and I am asthmatic. So January, when I came back from Vegas, was the last time I had an actual physical cold, or at the time it was categorized as a respiratory infection. But yeah, so I've been feeling actually pretty good, like besides the anxiety of having to commute on mass transit sometimes. Other than that, I have not been feeling any cold or flu symptoms, which is really good. And I have not taken a flu shot. You don't need it, folks. I know it's a lot of talk of a vaccine, but that's another topic for another video for another day. You don't need a flu shot. Flu shot is a weakened flu, and the flu mutates. It's a smart virus. It mutates. So whatever they inject you with is not what's currently out getting people sick. So you don't need a flu shot, folks. Next up is black walnut, and this contains omega-3s. It's supposed to help with cholesterol and reduce the risk of heart disease. I just began taking this I've been using this now about a month and a half, 2 months. I take one of these, again, depending on if I do go out, I don't take this because I have something else that I take. But if I'm in the house, this is one of the supplements that I take when I don't go outside. Next up is the new favorite of everybody's. Like, I felt everybody jumped on this trend once Dr. Sebi passed, and everybody jumped on it. So this is your Irish sea moss. This is the supercell food. So I got this. A lot of my stuff I get either on Amazon or I go to the health food store in my area. This I got on Amazon. I'll put the link in the description box. And this is probably like my 3rd or 4th bottle of this. So this is Irish sea moss with bladderwrack and burdock root. I also have bladderwrack and burdock root separately. So again, this is what I take if I go outside. If I step foot out my house, I take my sea moss. So I take my sea moss in the morning on an empty stomach. I take this, and it eliminates me having to take multiple supplements. If I'm in the house, I don't waste my sea moss because sea moss is not cheap. These supplements, these pills are not cheap. So if I don't go outside, I don't take these because I'm not going to waste them. This, when I first brought this, I asked the lady in the store, because you can buy these in the store. She told me take one and see how I feel, because it was going to give me this crazy boost of energy. And I took two. I feel great. I felt great. Next up is the activated charcoal, and this is another thing that everybody just recently got up on. I know a lot of people use it to whiten their teeth. I'm not using it to whiten my teeth. I might try. We'll see. You never know. So activated charcoal works by trapping toxins and chemicals in your gut. Your body cannot absorb activated charcoal, so in turn it absorbs all the bad stuff, and then when you go to the bathroom, your kidneys and everything your intestines do what they're meant to do, and you expel the charcoal with the nasty stuff in it. So that is what that is for. I want to see if this is going to help with my bloating. And every time I turn around, I'm a frequent person. I get stomach aches a lot. Like, I think that's part of the reason why my life is just crazy, because I have gut issues all the time. The wrong thing will trigger my stomach. Whole milk will trigger my stomach. And don't come for me. Don't send for me. Oh, you're not even supposed to be drinking cow's milk. I like the baby calf formula. I do not like the texture of almond milk. I don't like the taste of it. I don't like the taste of coconut milk. I don't like the taste of oat milk. Soy milk is bad, so you shouldn't even be drinking soy milk. I don't like none of that. I like the baby calf formula, and that is what I will continue to drink, my 2%. However, whole milk does trigger me. So, yeah. Don't send for me. There's a lot of stuff you shouldn't be doing either, but you're doing it, right? Okay. Next. What do we have next? Oh, so this I just recently, like in the last 2 weeks, have started taking. This is GABA. Now, I started taking GABA. I don't remember whose page I saw this on, but I'm a person who, I have trouble sleeping. I will be up for hours on end, like toss, turn, toss, turn, toss, turn, toss, turn, all night. And some nights it's good, I can get 8 hours. Some nights I only get 4. Some nights I wake up in between, and if it's bad, I'm up for another 2 hours and then go back to sleep, and my alarm's going off. So GABA is supposedly, it's supposed to help with anxiety, improving your mood, reducing symptoms of PMS, treating ADHD, and it's also used for promoting lean muscle growth, burning fat, stabilizing blood pressure, and relieving pain. Again, I have a bad back, so I feel I'm always in pain, especially at night when I'm laying down. Like, I'm somebody who has to lay in the fetal position a lot at night. I do realize that since I've been taking that, if I take it in like during the day, it does kind of zone me out a little bit. But I think that's in conjunction with taking CBD oil, which it's not on my dresser, but should get an honorable mention. I take the Hemp Lucid CBD oil. The one I'm currently using is 500 milligrams a shot. The highest I think it goes up to is either 1,000 or 1,500. I've taken the 1,000 milligrams, and ooh, baby, it's gold. It is liquid gold in a bottle. So invest in CBD and team it with GABA. Or another thing that I take is melatonin. Now, I have it where some nights it works, some nights it doesn't. Again, I am not a doctor, so I'm not going to tell you to take the melatonin, but that's what I use for my sleep issues. Again, anything like that you take, it's best to kind of, if you take it, cycle take it. So it's like take it 30 days, stop for 30 days, take it 30 days, stop 30 days. I kind of push it. I might take it 40 something, 50 something days and then stop for a few days. I try not to take it on the weekends. Like if I don't need to take it on the weekends, I won't. I'll either take the L and just be up all night, or usually some nights I can kind of get into a rhythm. Like I have a window between 11 and 1 that I can usually fall asleep without the assistance of anything. If I'm up after 12:30, I got to take something to knock me out. And I just haven't gone to my doctor to get prescribed anything. So I don't want to get prescribed anything really if there's something I can buy in the store to kind of assist. And you naturally produce melatonin in your brain. So it's a win-win for everybody. Next up, we have, which everybody should have in their cabinet, good old vitamin C. And it is said that vitamin C, your body needs it to form blood vessels, cartilage, muscle, and collagen in bones. Vitamin C is also vital to your body's healing process, and it is an antioxidant, and it helps your cells protect against free radicals, which is bad stuff like secondhand smoke, especially if you live with a smoker. Vitamin C. I don't buy into the hype of when you get sick to load up on vitamin C. You should load up on it so you don't get sick. Once you get sick, that's it, folks. Like you just gotta let whatever bug you have run its course at that point. I don't feel anything when you catch a cold or the flu cures it at this point. It's a matter of letting it just run its course and hoping you're not sick for a month. Next up, two things about these two products, because I brought them together because they were suggested to me together by my little boo, Sunny, who I adore and love. I was on Facebook, I think it was. I was complaining one day about, oh my God, I get bad menstrual cramps. And, you know, with birth control, it's a lot of side effects to pills and Depo and like the thing they put in your arm. Nobody has time for that. And I realized when I was taking the pill, it cleared up my acne beautifully, and it killed my cramps, but I gained so much weight, and it was hard to lose that weight and still take this. So it's like, do you gain all this weight and you don't have cramps, or do you get cramps and you can work your weight off? So what Sunny told me to invest in was wild yam and fenugreek. And I'm not sure which one it is. It might be the fenugreek. It's the fenugreek. I started taking these about 2 months ago. And I realized one day, I said, why do I smell syrup? Like I thought I spilled maple syrup somewhere. The fenugreek had me sweating. And my pits were smelling like maple syrup, which was weird. Like completely weird. So wild yam is a natural alternative set to estrogen therapy. It is used for estrogen replacement, vaginal dryness in older women, PMS, menstrual cramps, weak bones. It increases energy and sex drive in both men and women, and breast enlargement. Wild yam is not an estrogen though. It does not have estrogen in it. Just so we're clear on that. There's no estrogen in this, folks, so you can take it. The fenugreek, it helps with digestive problems such as loss of appetite, upset stomach, constipation, inflammation of the stomach, painful menstrual, menopause, POS, arthritis, poor thyroid function, and obesity. And it also is used for conditions that affect heart health, such as hardening the arteries, and for high blood levels of certain fats. Again, I've been feeling good. Like I said, I can't tell y'all the last time I've been to the gym. My weight is fluctuating up and down though, but I've been feeling good with no problem. I have not changed my diet much. Like I've kind of decreased my sugar a smidget, but yeah, these two, and my cramps have actually eased up a lot. Like I still get them. Like I might get them the day my period starts and maybe the next day, but then like the rest of the week, it's smooth sailing from there. So before you go to your doctor and let them put all these poisons in you, there's other ways of life, folks. There are other ways. All right, we're more than halfway through what's on my dresser. So I take a digestive enzyme. Just again, because like I said, I have a lot of gut issues. So anything at that point that can just help. And I don't like yogurt. I don't like, what's that stuff that y'all are into? Kubachi, that stuff. I don't like that. Not my cup of tea. I don't like sauerkraut. Like, I don't like any of that fermented stuff, that kimchi stuff. I don't like any of it. So not my gimmick. I have the taste buds of a 5-year-old. Let's call it what it is. Don't judge me. The kids I take care of love me because we all eat the same thing. But it's just certain things I'm just not dabbling with. I used to love yogurt. I don't know why I hate it now. Like, it's just, I don't like yogurt anymore. I used to love yogurt when I was little, but not anymore, folks. All right, next up we have magnesium. Now, I have a pill magnesium and I also have a magnesium spray. And that was more so when I was wrestling. That, again, the body aches, the pains. You don't want to start taking all of these painkillers and muscle relaxants because that's what gets you hooked and then you're screwed for life. So a former assistant director of mine was telling me how her boyfriend does some type of mixed martial arts and he swear by magnesium spray. I brought that. It started stinging. I think because I didn't either dilute it enough or I was just using too much, but it was like very rare that I use this. Like, the bottle is still full pretty much. But magnesium is basically, helps keep your blood pressure normal, bone strong, heart rhythm steady, helps with inflammation. It's pretty much the ongoing trend of everything I take. It's supposed to help with some type of inflammation or immunity or gut issue. Oh, I actually had it in front of me. Here's the bladder rack that I was telling you guys about, that if I don't take my sea moss, I take this in conjunction with the burdock and other stuff. Next up, we have this. I just started taking this 2 days ago. So just started taking the actual supplement 2 days ago, but I have this stuff called pectoral tea that I got from the health food store, and it looks like leaf matter, like leaf litter, and you make a tea out of it. And I had told the guy I was looking for a yogi respiratory tea, and he was like, no, you buy the pectoral tea because it's way better. It's loose herbs. Get that. And one of the ingredients in this tea is mullein. So I ended up buying the supplement. I drink my pectoral tea, if not every day. I've been using it for a month now. I don't want to say my asthma's been cured because I don't feel you can cure asthma. Like, it's there. But I noticed that I'm not too short of breath anymore, which I will take. It is a plus. I will take it. So mullein is used for cough, whooping cough, tuberculosis, bronchitis, hoarseness, pneumonia, earaches, cold, chills, flu, swine fever, swine flu. You see? You see how? Another topic for another video. Fever, allergies, tonsillitis, and sore throat. Other uses include asthma, diarrhea, colic, gestational bleeding, migraine, joint pain, and gout. You know, it's crazy how as you get older and when stuff like corona happens and you start looking into other alternatives versus going to a doctor, how so much stuff can be grown and dried and ground up and you can take it and it alleviates whatever you have. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that, folks. I wish I would have knew about 90% of this stuff 10 years ago. If I would have known about half this stuff 10 years ago, my life would probably be way better than what it is right now. All right, and I have 3 more things, and then we're going to end this because this video is running longer. Like, I noticed my videos have been long. Bear with me, please. I appreciate if you watch all the way through. I like talking. This is my version of therapy, since I can't get to a therapist. My YouTube channel is my version of therapy, so thanks a lot for watching. Next up, we have kelp. This just came in the mail yesterday, so I haven't gotten around to taking it yet. But kelp, seaweed, that good stuff. Sea kelp is a natural source of vitamins A, B1, B2, C, D, and E, as well as minerals including zinc, iodine, magnesium, iron, potassium, copper, and calcium. It contains the highest natural concentration of calcium than any food, 10 times more than milk. It is also high in iodine, so use at your own discretion, because iodine, salt, a lot of salt is not a good thing. Yeah, so this just came in the mail yesterday, so I will give an update video maybe in a month or so of how everything is going. But I just got that. I mean, those of you who eat seaweed, you guys seem to like it. So I mean, I've had seaweed before, not my cup of tea. I've had the dehydrated seaweed, teach his own. And the last 2 things, echinacea, you guys already know. I take this with my vitamin C, so I don't get sick. Again, a lot of this stuff is preventive, not cure. Let's prevent getting sick. And then I have liquid vitamin D. I also have a vitamin D supplement, but I feel this is just easier to take. I take about 2 drops of these. I take that especially if I don't go out the house for like 4 days. You guys need to be in the sun. Especially, we need to be in the sun. It's funny. This video is gonna get so off track, but I'm gonna try to bring it back in. But it's funny how you need sunlight, but the country is on lockdown and they don't want you outside. And I'm gonna leave it at that. But I take my liquid vitamin D 2 times a day if I don't go outside. Once if I do go outside. I'm outside for more than 20 minutes. So get outside, folks. Like, what else can we do at this point? Summer's coming. Live a little bit. I know you guys are going to probably blow a gasket saying, oh, you don't need to be outside with all of this. At this point, it's everybody picking and choosing their battles right now. I go outside. I live in New York City. The apartments are small. The walls cave in every now and then. So I'm not staying inside the entire summer. Okay? If you guys have any questions about any of the supplements that were shown on my video, feel free to comment, send me a message. If you're taking anything, let me know, and let's compare some stuff. Let's compare if we're taking the same stuff. Let's compare if we're not taking the same stuff. Let's keep each other healthy, folks. So that's all for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.